Imagine for a moment, you've just had dinner in a city you don't know, it's late at night, and you decide to walk back to your hotel. You check your GPS, it's 0.4 miles. It's 10 minutes. Beautiful. So you head on your trek, 10 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, 30 minutes goes by, and you're not getting to where you want to be. You're going around in circles, and you have 1 bar left on the battery on your cell phone. Typical, right? Okay, this situation isn't good. I'm going to lose my battery, and my GPS isn't getting me where I need to go. I'm getting a little nervous. Don't get nervous. Remember, you've had 2 heart attacks and a triple bypass. You can't get nervous. I'm going to call an Uber with my 1 last bar. Okay, your Uber is ordered. A few minutes later, the phone rings. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I can't find you. Sorry. That anxiety gets tighter. That fear starts to creep in. Don't get scared. Don't let this happen. Don't worry. I'll reach in my pocket and take my nitroglycerin. I don't have it with me. Yes, it's fear, it's tightening, and it's happening. And the thoughts of my wife, my children, my grandchildren, I'm going to die here on the street, by myself, lost. Up comes an SUV. I'd like to say out of nowhere, could it have been an intervention? They roll down the window. Buddy, are you okay? Kind of hunched and touching his heart. No, I'm not okay. I'm in trouble. After a brief conversation to verify that he was not a serial killer, nor was he crazy, this good Samaritan took him into her SUV and helped him find his hotel, where he was able to get to his nitroglycerin, take the nitroglycerin and realize he was too late, called 911 and was in fact having a heart attack. I want to thank my brother Brian for allowing me to share his story, because this happened. And when we recounted this event, he kept saying, I didn't have my GPS. I couldn't get to where I wanted to go, but I knew where I wanted to go. And that so resonated with me in my message on interdisciplinary synergy, bridging the medical-dental gap, making that connection for whole body health. And we hear about it, and we know how important it is. But do we know how to do it? Well, we do, because I've created your GPS for integrating whole body health into your dental practice and bridging that gap from medicine to dentistry. And it's the 5 to thrive. Number 1, we need to get clear on our vision. We need to align our team around a common vision, why we're going and doing what we're doing. A recent poll showed that 60% of employees do not know their company's or office's vision. So I ask you here today, do you know your vision? And if I called on you, could you tell it to me? You at home, do you know your vision? If you don't, that's okay. But know that you should have one. So your team is aligned. It's how you show up every day. It's what you're doing. It's how you're being. The second step in the 5 to thrive is urgency. This is urgent. This is disease. In 2021, 80% of adult Americans have gum disease, periodontal disease, 80%. In 2010, 50%. These are statistics from AOSH from the CDC. So I'm telling you, my friends, I'm not big on math, but I know the difference from 50 to 80% in the last 11 years, and we're going in the wrong direction. It's time to do something. It's time to create that urgency for what we see in the mouth when we're talking to our patients. And to get them to that yes, we need to show compassion. Remember, patients will remember how you made them feel. And we can change what they think they want and need to get them to the yes by creating that sense of urgency and importance around what's going on in their mouth. And once we do that, we need that synergy. What are we doing? We're talking to our patients, we're talking to our team members, but we need to get out of our dental box and we need to branch out into our medical community with a letter, with we're co-treating, with holding an open house. There are a number of systems that we can implement to get your synergy to thrive with the medical dental community. Are we talking to their physician, their cardiologist, their endocrinologist, their pickinologist, if you will, right? But to begin that process so we can have that paradigm shift. That's where our true growth is going to come in. The growth is going to be measured in the health of our patients, the health of our practice, the health of our community. And we do that because we're referring out, we're sending letters to these other doctors, they're going to be sending them back to us. And the next thing you know, we're the premier dentist in our community. And that is where the future is. That's where the future of healthcare. The future of healthcare is not in the future. The future of healthcare is right now, right? And we're leading the charge. And we need to be okay to get out of our comfort zone and do something different as an industry, as individual practices, because if we keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, guess what? Right? That's not going to happen. So I'd like to share with you what we build on. The vision is our foundation. If you do nothing else, I would get with your team and make sure that you have your vision. Alignment, all together, everyone's got skin in the game, so it's how you show up. So you can make that shift to do things differently, to have what you want. I'm happy to tell you that my brother is alive and well and thriving. At Coffey Dental Consulting, I would be honored to be your good Samaritan and show you the way to where you want to get to. Thank you.